Alright, brewing some beer today. Collecting the wort. Got it fairly clear. Also doing some smoking today. Doing a pork butt. There it is. Need to spray it. If you're looking, you're not cooking, right? Several more hours on that to go. Started around 5 o'clock in the morning. I got the meat on the grill at 5 this morning. Alright. How's the fire doing? It's hickory smoke. Good stuff. It's the first time I've ever done a big smoke and a brew day on the same day. Presents some challenges, but so far so good. Alright, more later. So started the process of the boil. It's not quite boiling yet, but it's close. You can see the hop break on there. Have to start the brewing timer pretty soon. Smoke is still going well. Temperature got up a little bit high. I don't know if you can see that, but that says 288. That's what the butt looks like so far. Not too bad. Alrighty. This is what it looks like when I start the boil timer. Then I turn down the heat to more of a simmer. This is a 90-minute boil. You might be able to tell this is a fairly light in color beer. A lot of Pilsner malt, so I'm trying to drive off that DMS. Alright, we're about 30 minutes in, so we're going to do our 60-minute hop edition. Have about half an ounce of Magnum. Smells really good. Man, that smells good. See, the gnomes are just hanging out. So I'm going to take a look at the butt again. Another spritz here. Temperature has been holding pretty steady at about 250. Smells nicely smoked. Yeah, this is going to turn out really good. That's what the fire looks like right now. Alright, close that up. So the beer, the pre-boil gravity was right at 1.041. Expected was 1.039. That's close enough for me. Alright, next hop edition isn't for another probably 40 minutes or so. I'll see you then. Bye. Alright, 20 minutes left in the boil. Time to add some more hops. Things are going to start happening pretty quick here. We'll have World Flock in a few minutes, and then Yeast Nutrient, and then some more Hallertau hops coming up. Smoke is still going well since last time I showed this. I flipped the butt around, sprayed it a few more times, added some more hickory, It looks like it's the heat is up again after adding that log, so I'll close the damper. The internal temperature is currently at 129, so things are progressing really well. Alright, I probably won't video the next few additions. Like I said, things are going to be stopping on the beer side, but this is looking real good. Later. Alright, I lied. I'm going to show you adding another thing. I'm adding the hops, the whirlflock, and the yeast nutrient right at the 10-minute mark. Or actually, just a little bit after. Things are still going well. The smoke is going well as well. I really like the smell of hops when I add them to the boil. Really nice. Alrighty, more later. Alright, the smoke continues to roll. I think we're at about 140 internal temperature on the meat. So things are really progressing. The boil is done, so we're chilling at this point. Just took that off a couple minutes ago. We're at about 160 last time I checked the thermometer. Alright. Continuing to chill. I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but I think it's sort of cool. You can see that we're just clearer towards the top, and there's trube towards the middle and bottom. It's spinning a little bit because that helps cool it down. I spin it around every once in a while, but still working on getting this cooled down into the upper 70s. Want to get into the low 60s. Alright, that's it for now. Alright, you can see that finally racking to the fermenter. What I'm making here is called a radler. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's basically a shandy. I don't know a whole lot about the style. I never even heard of it until a few days ago when my wife suggested that this is what we make. The base beer is essentially a Kolsch. You can see nice pale color. It's very clear at this point. And then when we get fermented out, we'll add pomegranate juice to it, making it shandy-like. Pork butt is still working. That'll still be going for several hours. We're almost done with the brew day, though. Alright, that's it for now. Well, it's noon. The temperature probe reads 159. I was planning on wrapping it at 160. We're going to call this close enough. So I'm going to wrap this now, and then I'm going to finish it off on the gas grill over here. Put it down over some onions and peppers. I don't know if you can see those in there. We'll wrap it up. Okay, you can see the internal temperature is now 160. Get that gas grill up to temperature to finish it off. And we're cooking it on the gas grill for the rest of the way, so I don't have to worry about adding more charcoal, stuff like that. Alright, we'll see how this goes. This is the first time I'm finishing something like this off on the gas grill. Alright, so later. So the butt has been on there wrapped for just over an hour. The internal temperature is up to 171. It took a while for it to get up above the 160 that I wrapped it at, but it seems to be going pretty good now. Let's take a look at it. Just sort of sitting there. But man, that smells good. Smells good. Alright. Later. Getting real close. Internal temperature reads 194. I think if it was at this point in another hour or two, I'd probably even just pull it here. I was hoping for 205. I still have plenty of time. It's only a little after 3. Don't eat until 6. But having a home brew with the gnome. The butt's still on the gas grill side, sitting at about 229 at the moment. Alright, I'm going to drink this. Later. Alright. 200 degrees. We're going to call it good. We're going to turn off the gas grill. Going to let this rest for a couple hours. So I'm going to leave it wrapped. I'm going to put a couple towels in here and then seal up this cooler. And that should keep it hot for a good couple of hours, I'm thinking. Maybe an hour and a half, and then I'll pull it around 5:30. Yep. Smells good. Couple of days into fermentation. We're at about 66 degrees on the thermometer. See those little yeasties moving around down there. Eating those sugars, making that alcohol and CO2.